Hi, this is Sweet June 2010. I'm back at you. Actually, I'm not Sweet June 2010 anymore. I'm just Sweet June now. I took the 2010 off. So now my new name is just Sweet June. When I was first setting up my account, um, that was a suggestion that they gave me, so I just stuck with it. And that was actually when I set my account up with Google. So I just took the 2010 off. Now I'm just Sweet June. So you guys can call me Sweet June now. Just take this 2010 off of there. Um, anyway, on the heels of recent shootings that we then had, my last video where I was talking about, I'm very outraged over the last two shootings, Terrence Crutcher and the other, I'm not sure what his name was, in North Carolina, that got gunned down by the police. And I'm very outraged. I'm really sick and tired of this happening. And it just makes me think that I've done a video talking about this before, but I'm going to really drive this point to home. I'm going to really drive this point to home because these police shootings are getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Racism is at its all-time high. And I will say this. We are in our last days of the system. You know, you guys need to check out my video where I'm talking about the end is near. Check that video out. We are in the very last days of this system. You know, Satan's time is getting short. He knows his time is getting short. So Satan is turning up the heat. I will say that. I will throw that out there. Satan is turning up the heat. He knows his time is getting short. So he's turning up the heat. And he knows that racism is one of the things that he can use to destroy people and divide people. He's got many tools that he uses. And racism, this is one of the tools that he's using to divide people and destroy people. And the people that he can use, he's using them. The people that don't have the love of God in their heart and have hatred towards people of other races, those are the people that he are using to destroy, kill, steal, and destroy. That is Satan's ultimate goal. And he knows that when Jesus come back, that he knows that he's going to be in prison, put in prison for 1,000 years. The Bible speaks of that. So Satan knows that the time is getting near. And he knows his time is short. He knows he's running out of time. So he's trying to get as many people on his side of the fence as he can get them. He's pulling out all the stops. So you can choose to believe that, or you don't have to believe it. But just because you don't believe it, don't make it not true. I've noticed that there's some videos of here on people saying that Jesus is not coming back. Well, that's not true. You can choose to believe that if you want to. But when that time comes, don't be surprised. The Bible says, Jehovah God says, everyone will know my name. He says everyone will know his name. So you can choose to believe that. If you don't believe it, that's fine. But when the time comes, you know, I don't know what's going to happen, but I guess you'll be a believer then when that time comes. Just because you don't believe doesn't make it not true. So, anyway, with that being said, I want to bring the point home. I made the video about black people uniting and coming together. I've made videos about it before, and I'm going to drive this point closer to home. Black people, we need to unite, and we need to unite now. This is the time to do it now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not 10 years from now, not 15 years from now. We might not have that long. We need to do it now. We need to start uniting now. We need to stop with all this division within our own race. We need to stop it. We need to start sticking together, and we need to start uniting as a people, and we need to do it now, because this is not getting any better. All this racism, it is getting worse. This is the year 2016, we're having things happen like it's 1955. Okay, stuff that was happening back then, it's happening now, and this is ridiculous. We shouldn't. We should even be here. We shouldn't even be here. We shouldn't even be in this situation. All the races of people should be more unified than this. All of us, all the races of people in America is supposed to be more unified than this. Whites, blacks, everybody is supposed to be more unified, and this should not be going on, but it is. And this is a wake-up call to the black community. This is a wake-up call, and a lot of the things that white people, a lot of the racist white people say to justify the police violence is there's black on black crime in the black community. That is one of the things that they say to justify this. This is the reason why we need to unite and stop being so divided as a people. And we need to do it now, black people, now. That means stop all the killings in the black community. Stop killing. We need to start educating our young people and educate them to the system, how the system is. They need to be educated, and they need to be educated now. Instead of the ministers running around here trying to take everybody's money and so worrying about taking people's money and driving around in Cadillacs and buying big houses and stuff, they need to be worrying about pulling the youth out of the community and educating the youth. This is what we need to start doing, educating our young people. We need to educate our young people about this racist system. To stop the violence. To send a message to them that they need to stop the violence. They need to stop with the gangs. They need to stop the violence. It is our responsibility to educate our children, black people. No one else is going to do it for us. We need to do it as a whole. We got to start unifying, and we need to do it now, or this stuff is going to keep happening, and it's going to keep being justified. Okay, so we as a people, we need to stop. We need to stop with the division in the black community. We need to educate our young. Number one priority. Stop all the killings. Stop all this colorism crap. What difference does it make whether you brown, dark, or light? They still see you as a black person. You're still a black person. What difference does it make? I mean, we all are being treated the same, regardless. They know that we come in different colors. They already know that. And we're still going to be treated the same. What difference does it make? Stop with the colorism crap. Stop with this colorism stuff. It's stupid. Because to racist society, we're all the same. We're all the same, and it doesn't matter. In their eyes, we're all the same. So we didn't stop with this colorism crap. It's stupid. And stop making darker people feel light skinned. Stop making dark people feel inferior. And dark skinned people stop hating on light skinned people, because it goes both ways. We all need to start coming together. Now, there should be unity across the boards of all the races. I will put that out there. All the races need to unify. All race, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, all of the races need to unify. Well, that's only going to happen in a perfect world. But we're dealing with this reality now, and it's not happening. Okay, so Everybody, each race is out for their own, is looking out for their own. And that is what black people need to start doing. And another thing is, like I said, educate our young. Stop with the killings. Stop with the colorism crap. And we need to stop with this gender war. Black men against black women against black men is stupid. We need to stop with this gender war. We need to stop with all the bashing. You know, I was listening to one of Boyce Watkins' videos today, and he said that he was going to start a new revolution. He said that he was going to start a new thing, and it was going to. He said, I guess he said one day out of the month or something like that. It's going to have. He's going to have Be Nice to a Black Woman Day, that all the black men that love black women are going to do something nice for a random black woman. They ain't trying to holler at her, just a random black woman. They just trying to do something nice. And that's something that Boyce Watkins is working on, and he's coming up with that. And oh my God, I think that is a beautiful concept, because he said he want to send a message to black women that we're loved and everything like that. And he try to see how many black men that he can get to jump on board with this. And I think it's a step in the right direction. It's a step to get us unified. We need to stop with all this black woman bashing, black men bashing. It's stupid. It's dumb. We need to stop with it. Okay? It is not getting us anywhere. It is dividing us even more. And we continue to get outraged at these things are going to continue to happen because we are not unified as a people. We're divided. Black women got issues. Black men got issues. Okay, let's move on. We need to start unifying, getting together, stop with the bashing. They know that we're divided. They know that we're not unified. They know that. And because they know that we're not unified, then they're going to keep justifying these things and thinking that these things are okay. Okay? Because they see that we have no love amongst each other. We have no unification, and that we have no love amongst each other. And we need to start building up our economic power. We need to start building on a mass level. On a mass level, we need to start building up our economic power. Okay, the weave industry is a multi-billion-dollar. The hair weave industry, the black hair care industry, is a multi-billion-dollar business. We need to start getting into some of that. Start instead of going to hair stores with other minorities running the stores. We need to start opening up those stores, and we need to start supporting our own people in those ventures. Okay, if we're gonna invest in hair and all that kind of stuff, we need to have ownership of it in our own communities. Okay, and so that's what we need to do on a mass level. We need a Black Wall Street again, but we need it on a mass level, not just here and there. We need it to happen on a mass level. Okay, this is what we need to start doing. We need to start looking out for each other, sticking by each other, creating jobs for each other, starting businesses and corporations on a mass level. This needs to happen on a mass level. But we got to start unifying black people, and we need to start doing it now. Okay, now, because this stuff is going to continue to happen. And we're going to continue to be outraged because marching and rioting is not the answer. That's not the answer. It is not the answer. Black people keep doing the same things. You keep doing the same thing expecting different results. But you're not getting different results. You're going to get the same results. That's not the answer. The answer is unifying as a black people, as a people, and coming together. That's the answer. If you want the answer to it. And you and go to Congress, petition Congress to stop the racial profiling in black communities. This is the type of things that needs to happen. But black people need to come together to do all this. All this can't happen unless black people start coming together. all this black on black violence, this Chirac stuff that's going on in Chicago is just ridiculous. Okay, they said that the Chicago's murder rate is higher than New York and not Detroit. They said the Chicago's murder rate was higher than California and New York. That is ridiculous. California and Los Angeles. I said California, Los Angeles and New York. Los Angeles and New York are the two largest cities in the United States. And you mean to tell me that Chicago has a higher murder rate than both of those cities? That's crazy. That's insane. And that just, they look at that kind of stuff, and so when they see these police shootings, they say stuff like that. Well, they're killing their own people. It's a justification. This needs to stop. We need to educate our young people, and they need to be educated now, so the violence will stop. Black people, we gotta unify. We gotta do it now. The time is now to do it. It is not tomorrow, next week, or whatever. It's now. Black people need to do this now. The chances of losing your life, if you're a black person, you got more of a chance to be killed by someone of your own race than you do even by the police. That's ridiculous. We got to stop all this. We got to start unifying, and we need to start doing it now, black people. Now. Let me know in the comments section of what you think. I'm outraged. And I'm just going to drive this point more to home. Okay? God bless. Like and subscribe. Sweet June 2010.